Churchill family will obviously never forget the hospitality offered them in Quebec. And when it was announced that Winston Churchill was about to make a tour of the city turned out in great force. Mr. Mackenzie King accompanied Britain's Premier on his drive, which was a 10-mile trip altogether, and very popular it seemed to be. In spite of a long succession of weighty conferences and all the complications of planning worldwide strategy, our Premier showed no signs of strain. On the contrary, his acknowledgement of the wonderful reception given by Quebec was as robust as ever. In fact, it was typical. Mrs. Churchill and her daughter watched from the windows of the City Hall, where the Premier received an official civic welcome, though the crowds were too thick for him to leave the car. He nearly had his hand shaken off before driving away to the Citadel. Mr. Roosevelt goes to Ottawa, the first time in history that an American president has been there. After Mr. Mackenzie King had welcomed the President in the name of the people of the Dominion, Mr. Roosevelt addressed Parliament and people at the entrance to the House of Commons.
During the past few days in Quebec, the combined staffs have been sitting around at the table, which is a good custom, talking things over, discussing ways and means, in the manner of friends, in the manner of partners, and may I even say, in the manner of members of the same family. These councils, Canadians and Americans alike, again welcome that wise and good and gallant gentleman, the Prime Minister of Great Britain. We have been forced to call out what we in the United States would call the sheriff's posse, to break up the gang in order that gangsterism may be eliminated in the community of nations. We are making sure, absolutely irrevocably sure, that this time the lesson is driven home to them once and for all. Yes, we are going to be rid of outlaws this time.